Oh, I need a suntan. Anyway, I've been using the EUFY Cam3 for around 7 weeks now, and I have to admit it, I think I was wrong about 4K. Hello, my name is Scott and I like to make videos. If you like what you see here, or even if you don't for that matter, please do consider liking and subscribing because it helps me get sent more free stuff to play with. Thanks. I've always said that 4K was overkill for a camera that wasn't a proper CCTV system, but I think now I have to admit 4K is worth it.
Because you're worth it.
It definitely is not needed, in my humble opinion. I have never had issues with the quality of 2K or making out details, but it certainly does enhance the overall experience. It wasn't until I got the EUFY Cam3 that I realised what I'd been missing out on. Putting images from my 2K floodlight next to the new 4K Cam3, I can clearly see a difference. Picture clarity is just amazing. Zooming now retains all of the details and the colours just look much more vivid. The crisp 4K image combined with the AI bionic mind of the Home Base 3, that sounded like such a marketing pitch. Sorry. Means my notifications are now extremely accurate and face recognition, or regular faces as Eufy call it, are detected quickly and identified with ease. And I know this is going to sound like a complete load of bullshit to some of you, but I can literally feel the difference in my eyeballs when watching 2K compared to the 4K. I could just feel my brain and eyes having to work less to process the 4K. So the EUFY Cam3 on its own is currently sold for 229 Great British pounds at time of filming this video, directly from the Eufy website, which, don't get me wrong, is a hell of a lot of money, especially in the current climate. But this does make the $4.99 for the 2 camera and home base kit look much more attractive, if that's something you're considering, obviously. As I said, the cost is high, but the quality of this camera is next level. It's very small, measuring just 2.5 by 5.1 by 2.6 inches, and is solid. You could literally use this camera to batter your intruder with rather than record them. The built-in solar panel offers with just 2 hours of direct sunlight a day, but without that can apparently last an entire year from a single charge, which seems like a pretty long time to me. I'm personally waiting for someone else on YouTube to technically test this for me, so yeah, I'll add a link down below when they do. Thanks. This model has no onboard storage as it is designed to work specifically with the Home Base 3. Eufy are also making it very clear from within the app that the footage from this camera that is stored on the Home Base 3 is now encrypted, which you can see in the app, as decrypting is now one of the extra steps it takes when viewing. The motion detection on these is awesome and has not been wrong yet. Direct in the camera settings, you're able to enable motion detection, set the area in which you want to detect, the sensitivity of said detection, and then choose what it is you want to detect. Lots of detects there. The initial detection is performed with the local AI on the camera itself, if the alert prompt is to be believed, and the more advanced familiar face processing taking place on the new Home Base 3. Two-way audio has been standard with all Eufy cams I've played with, and with the Cam3 is no different. So before we go any further, here is what 4K looks and sounds like.
Stand a bit closer. Here. That's it, try there. Oh!
The IP67 weatherproof rating means you never need to worry about where to place this camera, as it can withstand the elements, well, the elements here in the UK anyway. You can set up the Eufy skill with your voice assistant of choice, as long as that assistant is Alexa or Google. No Apple HomeKit support currently available. And then men's best friend, that's Alexa to me, can then show me the camera, which loads noticeably faster than the previous iterations. It has a built-in spotlight which is 100 lumens bright, so at night you can use this to enable colour night vision, use it as a deterrent when motion is detected, or even as a general kind of floodlight to guide your way home, or stop you from tripping over in the dead of night. Another new feature in the Cam3, which I personally do really like for peace of mind, is anti-theft detection. When enabled, if the camera itself is moved, you are alerted via a local siren on the camera, as well as an alert from the home base itself, which will hopefully deter someone from trying to get away with your rather expensive camera. The setup process is so easy and is one of the main reasons that attracted me to Eufy way back when a good friend of mine, hello Jason, recommended these to me, which was over 2 years ago now. The Eufyt Cam3 pairs via the home base, so it does need to be within 1 meter of this when initially setting it up. Open up the Eufy app and click on the plus icon from the top right hand corner and then choose S330, which is the model number for the Eufyt Cam3. The home base then emits a sound which reminds me of something from the film Transformers, and then prompts you to push the sync button on the back of the home base to complete the process. That's it. That is it. The entire setup process, apart from physically mounting the thing, is done. You're done. That's it. It can be fixed to the wall with this plate using the provided screws and raw plugs, and then the rest of the mount is screwed on like so. The camera then screws onto the thread at the end. You're now ready to enjoy that 4K goodness and tweak and change your settings until your little heart is content. So I honestly really wish I had something other than praise to report back to you, but after a few weeks of using this, I'm sorry, I don't. I wanted to be able to offer a balanced video, but everything so far has just worked and worked well. I've not had one single issue with the camera feed not loading. I haven't had a single false notification or any issues with it not having enough sunlight, despite it not being in direct sunlight itself. I was confirmed how my wireless network would cope with streaming the 4K content, but again, the app will amend the stream based on your network's performance. So again, I haven't noticed any differences. So 6 weeks in, and this is currently all I have to report to you guys. I am loving the 4K, and like I said, it's worth it.
Because you're worth it.
Still currently waiting on Eufy to release a software update which makes some of my internal cameras I have to test, namely these ones, as well as my home base, work with the home base 3. But again, these have been pushed back now till March and May, which is slightly annoying. But when they do release the update, I will be sure to let you know how this process went. All that's left for me to say now is if you have any questions about this, or anything for that matter, then please do let me know in the comments box down below. And whilst you're down there, please do consider liking the video, even if you didn't, and subscribing if you aren't already. And don't forget to hit the bell to get notified when I upload new videos. How can I forget that? I say it on every single video. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye, internet.
Put this chain on me like they